Hello viewers, welcome back. This is the part 10 of how to model a cartoon character using Autodesk Maya. In the previous video, we finished the shoe of the character, and in this video, we will work with the hand of the character. We already made the t-shirt for this character, which already working as the elbow and the arm of the character. We will only model the hand part of the character. So before doing that, this is our shoe, and I think we can modify this the pant of the character a little bit so that the shoe is more visible. So I'm changing the design of the pant a little bit. You can skip this part of the video if you want to. So I'm turning on the symmetry mode on, and then select these all edges and then scale them from the front view so that the vertex are inside the shoe, and also scale from the side view. Okay, now again select this vertex and put them inside the shoe. And go to the front view and scale them. Then I'm scaling it and try to make it more aesthetic. So here you can see we have to move it a little bit to make it look good. Now scale this one also. And also from the side view a little bit. Okay, I think it's good enough so far. Just move it a little bit, scale it a little bit. Let's check it from the perspective view. You can see they are out of the shoe. We do not want that. So to match it up with the scaling the upper vertices. And scaling a little bit more from top to bottom. Okay, I think it looks good, and If we need to change anything, we will do it later. I think so far it is good enough. Okay, let's scale this one a little bit. This one and this one also. These two edge loops, and scale this one also. Okay. I think it is good already, so we do not need to change anything else. Now here you can see this is the left shoe group, so I'm duplicating it. So I'm first move the pivot, go to the front view and press X in the keyboard. First press D in the keyboard and then press X in the keyboard so that we can snap the pivot in the middle of the grid, and then select the shoe group and then edit, duplicate special and duplicate. So this is the shoe part is created. Now we have to work with the hand of the character. So for this I'm going to delete and edit and delete by type history of all the meshes I have, and then I'm going to hide them and also hide these reference images, and we will bring a reference image of hand to model the hand part. So I'm going to the top view, and here you can see the image plane option, and I'm bringing the reference image of the hand. Okay, this is the reference image I have downloaded from Google. You can get the download link in the description, or you can download by yourself searching from Google. So we need to create 5 finger and the palm part of the hand. So first I'm taking a polygon box or polygon cube, then place it in here and let's change the width and the height. Make the width 1.5. I think 1.4 is good. Then change the height also. Okay, not height now. We'll change the depth. Okay, not 2, we make it 1.6, and I think 1.6, not 1.5 is good. Okay, now insert subdivision. So I'm inserting 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 finger. And we do not need the subdivision height, so I'm making it 2, so 4 to 4. And now let's change the height of the mesh of the polygon. Okay, now go to the top view again, and now move the vertex so that it matches with the reference image. Okay, and you can see this is a angled shape, this the palm of the hand of, so I'm making an angle in here. And keep moving the vertex until it matches with the reference image properly. Okay, now let's select these two edges and move them a little bit outwards, and then select all these vertices there and move them. So you can see it's a rounded shape now. And do the same in this side also. Select these edges and move them outwards a little. Okay, I have selected the reference image also. Move them outwards a little bit, and then select all the vertex and line them up with the reference image. And now select this vertex, and our hand is it is actually more close of a we will make a slope from here, so I'm moving them upwards a little bit. And move this vertex downwards a little bit. Okay, now we have to add finger in here, so let's go to the top view and move this vertex and put them in the middle in between this joint of these two fingers, and space, move the vertex to make a space, is equal space between the face. So I'm moving them and making a space. Okay, now go to the perspective view and we can insert edge loop in between this face to round the finger more, and we can modify the finger more much better in that way. So I'm going to select this edge individually and insert split edge in between this, and then we will also insert insert edge loop in here, one in here. Okay, let's go to the top view and one in here. Okay, now select this two edge for the first finger. This is our index finger. Oh no, this is our pinky, so I'm selecting these two vertex and move them a little bit downwards, and these two. Okay, the reference image is blocking our view, so I'm moving it a little bit downward. And select these two lower vertex and move them upwards a little bit and inwards a little bit, scale them inwards, and do the same for this top vertex. And now move this one a little bit outwards, so you can see it's more of a rounded shape now. And now let's do this for the ring finger also. Scale them and move them, and then scale them inwards also. Now select this 4 vertex for the middle finger, scale them a little bit, and okay. And now these 2 vertex only for the index finger. Let's scale them too, and move them inwards a little bit. Okay, so we have made space for our finger. Now we have to extrude them. So I'm selecting these 4 faces for my index finger, go to the top view and then extrude. Okay, let's save up to this point. Okay, now extrude and extrude up to the tip of the finger. Then scale them. And I'm rotating a little bit so that it matches with the reference image much better. And now select these 2 vertex and this 2 also, and move them a little bit backwards. Okay. And now go to the select one edge and split the edge, split the face, and then move it to match with the reference image. Okay. Okay, you can see that this face is much bigger than this face, so you can go to the side view and move this whole part upwards a little bit. Okay, now they're even. Now select again this surface for the ring finger and extrude. And select this vertex and scale them. Okay, select all the vertex and then scale them. And now these two and scale a little bit more. Okay, now select any edge and split this face into two parts. It already matches with the reference image, so we do not need to move too much, just a little bit. Okay, select. You can see the shape is not round enough, so I'm selecting these three edge and go to the front view. Okay, I cannot see it. Let's check it from the perspective view and move it a little bit downwards and also inward, and this vertex also, and upwards and a little bit inwards, and this one also a little bit upwards. So now we have much better rounded shape. Okay, now select this face and repeat the same process we did for other two fingers. So extruding, then move a little bit, scaling them, and now shaping them. And select one edge and split it. Now go to the perspective view and make the shape more rounded. So we can select this edge and move it upwards a little bit, and okay, good enough. Now select this one and make the index finger. Okay, now select this vertex and this one and move them downwards a little bit, and these three and this three. and upwards a little, not upwards, let's scale them a little bit. Making the shape more rounded, that's why I'm moving this middle vertex and tweaking them. Okay, so I have made the forefinger. Now I need the thumb for this hand. So again, go to the top view and select these face, all of this face, and then extrude them from the top view. Rotate it a little bit and then scale it. And now insert an edge loop in here, one edge loop in here, and split this edge. Now select the vertex and scale it. Go to the perspective view to check if it is good or not. And now select these vertex and scale them also in the Z direction. Okay. So we have made the basic hand shape for this character, and since the video is getting lengthier, I'm stopping the video in here, and I will see you in the next video.